You've packed your bags, you've booked the hotels, you think you're ready. But if you haven't checked these 13 things on your car, you are playing Russian roulette with your family's safety and your bank account. The auto industry loves the ignorant traveler. They know that 500 miles from home, you are desperate. They know you will pay $1,000 for a repair that costs $50 in your driveway. They are banking on you not checking these specific things before you leave. But not today. We are going to cover the insider secrets that keep your wallet fat and your family safe. From hidden fluid tricks to the one emergency tool that makes jumper cables look like ancient history. Welcome to MotorMinds, the channel for straight-up automotive wisdom. If you're new, hit subscribe. Your support helps us grow and keep bringing you real, useful car tips every week. Do not skip a second of this video. Number 1 is the difference between a minor delay and a life-threatening accident. Let's get under the hood. Check number 13, the walk-around light inspection. Police pull you over 500 miles from home for a busted taillight. That's a ticket and a massive delay. Worse, someone rear-ends you because your brake lights secretly failed. The industry loves when this happens because they charge $50 for labor that takes 2 minutes. Don't be lazy. Turn on your headlights and your hazard lights. Then physically walk around the entire perimeter of your vehicle. Check every single bulb, the low beams, high beams, turn signals, and license plate lights. If you find a burnout, do not go to a mechanic. They will charge you $50 to change a light bulb. That is robbery. A replacement bulb costs $5 at any auto parts store. It is the easiest DIY fix on the planet. Usually, you just open the trunk, find the access panel behind the light, twist the socket out, and pop in the fresh bulb. It takes 60 seconds. Save your money and do it yourself. You just fixed your lights to keep the cops away. But if they do stop you, missing this next item turns a simple warning into a towed vehicle. Check number 12. The paper prison escape. Imagine getting pulled over in a different state. You reach for your glove box and your insurance card is expired, or your registration is soaked in old coffee. Now you're getting a ticket, or worse, your car is getting impounded. Most people treat documents as an afterthought, but insiders treat them as their get-out-of-jail-free card. Don't just check the physical dates. Take your phone out right now and take clear photos of your driver's license, registration, insurance, and pollution certificate. Save them in a specific favorites album. If you lose your wallet or your papers get damaged, most officers will accept a digital copy to verify you're legal. This simple trick saves you a massive fine and a headache, because police databases aren't always synced across state lines instantly. Having that photo proves you own the car right there on the side of the road. Seriously, how have you been living without knowing this? This next one stops them charging you for a leak they can't even find. Check number 11. The cardboard diagnostic. A small drip in your driveway becomes a gushing waterfall at 70 miles per hour. By the time you see the smoke, the damage is done. But you can't always see leaks just by looking at the dark asphalt. You need a trap. The night before your trip, place a large piece of clean cardboard under your engine. In the morning, pull it out. The cardboard absorbs the fluid and shows the color clearly. Red or pink means transmission fluid, which is critical. Green or orange is coolant. Brown or black is oil. If it's just clear water, that's safe AC condensation. A piece of cardboard is free. But seizing your engine because you ran out of oil costs $4,000. Identify the leak before you leave. That saved you an engine. This next trick is a multi-$1,000 transmission secret. Check number 10. The ultimate fluid secret, the smell test. Most people just glance at the dipstick. They see the fluid level is full and immediately assume they are safe. Wrong. You are making a critical thousands of dollars mistake. Oil can be completely full, but if its viscosity is destroyed or if it's chemically degraded, it's not lubricating anything. It's just black water. Mechanics don't just look at the line. They evaluate the integrity of the fluid. You need to do the same. Pull the engine oil dipstick and the transmission dipstick. Rub the fluid between your fingers. It should be smooth and slick. If it feels gritty, you are experiencing internal engine damage from contaminants or breakdown. Then comes the critical safety test. Smell it. If the transmission fluid smells strongly like burnt toast or smoky charcoal, your transmission is literally cooking itself. This means friction clutches are failing, and massive component failure is imminent. You must change it immediately. An oil change is $50. But ignoring that smell? A transmission rebuild is $2,500, minimum. Do not risk being stranded miles from home because you failed to use your nose. Don't skip this. Because if you stop, you need to be able to stop. Check number 9. The spoke peep. You're driving down a mountain pass. You hear a grinding noise. That's metal on metal. Your rotors are being destroyed. But you don't need to take the wheel off to check your pads. Simply shine your flashlight through the holes in your wheel rim. Look at the brake pad touching the metal rotor. If the pad is thinner than your smartphone, about 5 millimeters, change them. While you're at it, pull your handbrake. If it pulls all the way to the ceiling with no resistance, it needs adjustment. Brake pads cost $40. But if you wait until they grind, you have to replace the rotors and calipers too, costing hundreds. Catch it early. Listen up. This next one keeps you from driving blind in a sudden storm. It's a lifesaver. Check number 8. Wiper blade cleaning. You hit a swarm of bugs or a mud splatter on the highway. You hit the washer fluid, and it smears a greasy mess across the glass, blinding you at 65 miles per hour. First, address the fluid. Water is not washer fluid. Stop being cheap. Tap water contains minerals that clog the spray nozzles and pump. You must fill your reservoir with actual bug-removing solvent fluid. Next, the blades themselves. Mechanics want you to buy new ones, but the secret is WD-40. Spray a small amount of WD-40 onto a clean rag and run it firmly down the length of the rubber blades. This instantly cleans off road grime, removes oxidation, and reconditions the rubber, stopping streaks and chatter without buying new blades. A can of WD-40 is $10, and a jug of fluid is $3. Replacing your blades every 6 months costs $50, but driving blind risks everything. If you thought that was cheap, this next one is the most common reason engines melt down. Check number 7. The pressure cooker check. Your temperature gauge spikes to the red. Steam pours out. You're stranded. Why? Because you checked the coolant level, but you didn't check the pressure. The system only works if it's sealed tight. With the engine cold, check the coolant level, but then check the radiator cap. Look at the rubber seal under the cap. If it has cracks or is dry rotted, the system can't hold pressure. If the cap leaks pressure, your coolant boils at a lower temperature and your engine melts. Also, squeeze the big radiator hoses. They should feel firm, not spongy. A new radiator cap is $10. A blown head gasket is $2,000. Do the math. Seriously, check your battery right now. This is a 5-minute fix that saves a $200 tow. Check number 6. The Furry terminal. You stop for lunch. You get back in the car. Click. Silence. The battery is dead. But it was working perfectly fine just an hour ago. The industry wants you to believe your battery suddenly failed, but usually, it's just invisible corrosion. Your battery can be fully charged and healthy, yet still fail to deliver power because of this insidious blockage. This corrosion creates high resistance, acting like an insulator. You need to physically remove it. Pop the hood. If you see white or blue fur or powder on the terminals, pour a mixture of hot water and baking soda directly onto the posts. Watch it fizz up and dissolve the barrier instantly. Scrub the area clean and tighten the connections firmly. A tow truck for a dead battery costs at least $150, plus the mechanic's labor fee. Baking soda costs mere pennies. This simple cleaning hack saves you a massive roadside emergency and keeps you from being stranded in a dangerous place. You've made it to the top 5. This next one is the key to surviving a remote breakdown. I need to ask you, have you ever broken down in the middle of nowhere? It's a helpless feeling. I'm making this video so you never feel that again. If you appreciate these money-saving safety tips, hit that subscribe button right now. It tells the algorithm this is important info that saves lives. Check number 5. The Apocalypse Box. You probably have a breakdown kit, but it's full of junk you can't use. Standard jumper cables are useless if you are alone on a deserted road. Who are you going to jump off of? Throw out those cheap cables. You need to upgrade to a lithium jump starter pack. It's the size of a book and can jump your car without another vehicle. Also, ensure your flashlight has fresh batteries and a basic first aid kit. But here is the major secret: the fire extinguisher. Car fires, often caused by electrical failure or minor collisions, can engulf a vehicle in minutes. Seconds count. A small, accessible dry chemical extinguisher could save your entire investment and potentially your life. You absolutely must have immediate access to one. Furthermore, ensure you have a reflective triangle or hazard sign. Being broken down is dangerous, but being struck by traffic because drivers couldn't see your stationary vehicle is often fatal. Deploy the triangle immediately, 50 yards behind your car, to create a visible warning zone. A jump pack is $50. Waiting 4 hours for roadside assistance in the dark, unprotected, is dangerous and miserable. This next one will 100% shock you. This is the ultimate warning sign for a deadly blowout. Check number 4. The bulge check. A blowout at highway speeds is one of the most terrifying things that can happen. It causes rollovers. But blowouts rarely happen out of nowhere. The tire usually gives you a visual warning weeks in advance. Run your hand along the sidewall of every tire, inner and outer. You are feeling for a bubble or a bulge. If you find one, that tire is a ticking time bomb. It has internal structural damage. Replace it instantly. A tire is $150. A rollover accident is a life-altering tragedy. You've made it to the top 3. Do not skip this test drive. It detects problems your eyes can't see. Check number 3. The shakeout run. You load up the car with luggage and kids, and only then do you realize the steering shakes at 60 miles per hour. It's too late to fix it now. Your car behaves differently when it's hot and moving fast. 2 days before the trip, go for a 20-minute highway drive. Turn off the radio and listen. Clicking on turns means bad CV joints. Humming that gets louder with speed means bad wheel bearings. Vibration is harmonic. Driving 1,000 miles with a shaking steering wheel will exhaust you and destroy your suspension. Fixing a wheel balance is $20. This next one is a fuel pump protection secret mechanics never tell you. Check number 2. The quarter tank rule. You plan to fill up on the way out, but you hit traffic or a detour, and suddenly the light is on and you're in an area with no service stations. But here's the secret. Fuel isn't just fuel. It's the coolant for your fuel pump. Never start a long trip with less than a full tank, and never let it drop below 1/4 tank during the trip. When the fuel level is low, the pump sucks in air and sediment from the bottom of the tank. This clogs the filter and overheats the pump. A fuel pump costs $600 to replace. Keeping the tank full protects your wallet. And finally, the number 1 most ignored item. This is the single biggest reason people are stranded on the side of the road. Check number 1. The ghost tire. You get a flat. You are annoyed but calm because you have a spare. You drag everything out of the trunk, put the spare on, and the spare is flat too. Now you are truly helpless. Nobody checks the spare tire pressure, ever. Tires lose 1 to 2 psi per month naturally through the rubber pores. A spare tire that has sat for 5 years has 0 air in it. It is dead weight. Open the trunk. Lift the carpet. Physically check the pressure of your spare tire. It usually requires 60 psi. While you are there, ensure the jack and lug wrench are actually there and not rusted shut. Air is free. A tow truck because your spare is flat is the most embarrassing $200 you will ever spend. The Zero Excuses Survival Checklist. Check tires and tire pressures. Check the spare wheel. Check brake pad thickness. Complete the shakeout run at highway speeds. Check engine oil level. Check coolant level, radiator cap and hoses. Check for leaks under the car. Check the battery terminal. Test all exterior lights, headlights, brakes, signals. Ensure wiper blades are streak-free. Check emergency kit. Verify all legal documents. Fill the fuel tank completely. There it is, The checklist that separates the stranded tourist from the road warrior. Be honest, when was the last time you checked the air pressure in your spare tire? Let me know in the comments. If this checklist helps you avoid even one disaster, subscribe to the channel. We are here to save you money and keep you safe. Now that your car is prepped, click this video here to learn the aerodynamic packing secrets that save you money at the pump. Safe travels!